Good morning, it's Jason at Eastern Star Small Engine. We are going to do an oil change on this Honda. Wanted to do a simple little video on changing the oil on some of these push mowers. These push mowers don't have a drain plug on the bottom of them like they used to have, 10, 15 years ago. So what a lot of people will do is they'll turn these mowers over on their side. And that's never a good thing to do because the oil will go everywhere that you don't want it to go. You go to try to start it and the motor acts locked up because the oil's got up into the cylinder and one thing or another. So what I do is I put it up on my lift and I put both wheels off the edge, and that runs that oil right down to this side as much as possible. I could tilt it just a little bit more and get a little bit more of the oil out of it, and I do that quite frequently. What I use, it's called a Mighty Vac. Thing's a little dirty, but it still works well. It's called the Mighty Vac. You can get these off Amazon. They're about $100. No, this particular one's about $90. And I've also seen some that are run off 12 volt. They're about $20. If you use the $20 one, sparingly, it'll work for you for a while. I can't use it in here because it wouldn't last very long at all because we use them so much. But this one is pneumatic, and what it does, it actually creates a vacuum and sucks the oil straight out of the dipstick. So there is some other ones out there, and some of them are pump up instead of having air. There's a handle here that you just pump it up, and it creates a pressure inside of that tank. So we're going to hook this up. It hooks up to air. So you just come down here, hook this up to air, okay? And just slide it down inside of there, and the oil comes out, just like that. Goes down into this reservoir. We don't have to tip these mowers on their side. If we do tip these mowers, we tip them straight back, the handle to the ground, okay, or to the floor, because Hondas especially do not like to be tipped over on their side. Okay, we are fixing to put the oil back in this Honda after we have extracted the oil. Something I want to show you on the side of these right here. Now, if you look at that, and what that's telling you is do not screw the dipstick in to check the oil. So basically what you do is you start putting the oil in, just touch the threads and pull it out. Do not screw it in. Just touch the threads and pull it out. If you screw this in and check it, you're gonna not have enough oil in this motor. They only hold about 13 to 16 ounces. They do not hold very much, okay? I use 10W30 oil in everything that I work on here. Seems to work pretty well, but don't overfill it. Put a little bit in, check it, wipe the dipstick off, put a little bit more in, check it, just get it to where you need it. If you're just a touch over, it's not going to hurt anything, but you don't want half a quart over full. It's just way too much. You'll start blowing oil, it'll start smoking real bad, things like that. But that's another little tip on checking the oil. Kawasaki's are the same way. So the Hondas, Kawasaki's, and some of the Kohlers are too. So just make sure and look for this little sticker and just check the oil accordingly. But that's just a little bit of something we do here at Eastern Star. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.